Hello and welcome to day 59 of our Chronological Bible in a Year reading. Today we have Numbers 11, 12, and 13. Numbers 11. And it came to be, when the people were as complainers, it was evil in the ears of Yahuwah. And Yahuwah heard it, and his displeasure burned. And the fire of Yahuwah burned among them and consumed those in the outskirts of the camp. And the people cried out to Moshe, and Moshe prayed to Yahuwah, and the fire died down. Then he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of Yahuwah had burned among them. And the mixed multitude who were in their midst lusted greatly. So the children of Israel also wept again, and said, Who is giving us meat to eat? We remember the fish which we ate without cost in Mitzrayim, which is Egypt, the cucumbers, and the melons, and the leeks, and the onions, and the garlic. But now our life is dried up. There is naught to look at but this manna. Now the manna was like coriander seed, and its appearance like the appearance of bdellium. The people went about and gathered it, ground it on millstones, or beat it in the mortar, and cooked it in a pot, and made cakes of it. And its taste was as the taste of cakes baked with oil. And when the dew fell on the camp at night, the manna fell on it. And Moshe heard the people weeping throughout their clans, each man at the door of his tent. And the displeasure of Yahuwah burned exceedingly, and in the eyes of Moshe it was evil. So Moshe said to Yahuwah, Why have you done evil to your servant? And why have I not found favor in your eyes to put the burden of all these people on me? Was it I who conceived all these people? Was it I who brought them forth, that you should say to me, Carry them in your bosom, as the foster father carries a nursing child, to the land which you swore to their fathers? Where am I to get meat to give to all these people? For they weep before me, saying, Give us meat to eat. I am unable to bear all these people alone, because the burden is too heavy for me. And if you are doing this to me, please slay me altogether, if I have found favor in your eyes, and let me not see my evil. Then Yahuwah said to Moshe, Gather to me 70 men of the elders of Israel, whom you know to be the elders of the people and officers over them, and bring them to the tent of appointment, and let them stand there with you. And I shall come down and speak with you there, and shall take of the Ruah, which is spirit, that is on you, and put on them. And they shall bear the burden of the people with you, so that you do not bear it yourself alone. And say to the people, Kadosh, or sanctify, yourselves for tomorrow, and you shall eat meat, because you have wept in the hearing of Yahuwah, saying, Who is giving us meat to eat? For it was well with us in Mitzrayim. And Yahuwah shall give you meat, and you shall eat. You are going to eat not 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, nor 10 days, nor 20 days, but for a month of days, until it comes out of your nostrils and becomes an abomination to you, because you have rejected Yahuwah who is among you, and have wept before him, saying, Why did we come up out of Mitzrayim? And Moshe said, The people in whose midst I am are 600,000 men on foot, and you have said, I give them meat to eat for a month of days. Could flocks and herds be slaughtered for them, to be sufficient for them? Or could all the fish of the sea be gathered together for them, to be sufficient for them? And Yahuwah said to Moshe, Is the arm of Yahuwah too short? Now see whether my word meets you or not. And Moshe went out and spoke to the people the words of Yahuwah, and he gathered the 70 men of the elders of the people, and stood them around the tent. And Yahuwah came down in the cloud, and spoke to him, and took of the Ruah, which again is spirit, that was upon him, and placed the same upon the 70 elders. And it came to be, when the Ruah rested upon them, that they nabu, which means prophesied, but did not continue. However, 2 men had remained in the camp, and the name of one was Eldad, and the name of the other Medad. And the Ruah rested upon them. Now they were among those listed, but did not go out to the tent. And they nabu, which again is prophesied, in the camp. I'm just going to double check that. I'm pretty sure it's prophesied. But it's prophesied? Okay, good. And Yehoshua, which is Joshua, son of Nun, Moshe's assistant from his youth, answered and said, Moshe, my master, forbid them. Then Moshe said to them, Are you jealous for my sake? Oh, that all the people of Yahuwah were Nebiim, which are prophets, that Yahuwah would put his Ruah upon them. And Moshe returned to the camp, both he and the elders of Israel. And a wind went forth from Yahuwah, and it brought quail from the sea, and let them fall beside the camp, about a day's journey on this side, and about a day's journey on the other side, all around the camp, and about 2 ema above the surface of the ground. And the people were up all that day, and all that night, and all the next day, and gathered the quail. He who had least gathered 10 homers, and they spread them out for themselves all around the camp. The meat was still between their teeth, before it was chewed, and the wrath of Yahuwah burned against the people, and Yahuwah smote the people with an exceeding great plague. Then he called the name of that place Kibroth Hattaawah, because there they buried the people who had lusted. From Kibroth Hattaawah the people departed for Hatzeroth, and they were at Hatzeroth. Chapter 12. Now Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moshe because of the Cushite wife whom he had taken, for he had taken a Cushite wife. And they said, Has Yahuwah spoken only through Moshe? Has he not also spoken through us? And Yahuwah heard it. And the man Moshe was very humble, more than all men who were on the face of the earth. And suddenly Yahuwah said to Moshe and Aaron and Miriam, You three, come out to the tent of appointment. So the three came out. And Yahuwah came down in the column of cloud and stood in the door of the tent, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both went forward. And he said, Hear now my words. If your Nabi is of Yahuwah, I make myself known to him in a vision, and I speak to him in a dream. Not so with my servant Moshe. He is trustworthy in all my house. I speak with him mouth to mouth, and plainly, and not in riddles. And he sees the form of Yahuwah. So why were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moshe? And the displeasure of Yahuwah burned against him, and he left. And the cloud turned away from above the tent, and look, Miriam was leprous, as white as snow. And Aaron turned toward Miriam, and look, a leper. And Aaron said to Moshe, O my master, please do not hold against us the sin in which we have done foolishly, and in which we have sinned. Please do not let her be as one dead when coming out of its mother's womb, with our flesh half consumed. And Moshe cried out to Yahuwah, saying, O El, please heal her, please. And Yahuwah said to Moshe, If her father had but spit in her face, would she not be ashamed 7 days? Let her be shut out of the camp 7 days, and after that let her be readmitted. And Miriam was shut out of the camp 7 days, and the people did not depart until Miriam was readmitted. And afterward the people departed from Hatzeroth, and they camped in the wilderness of Paran. Chapter 13. And Yahuwah spoke to Moshe, saying, Send men to spy out the land of Canaan, which I am giving to the children of Israel. Send 1 man from each tribe of their fathers, every one a leader among them. And by the command of Yahuwah, Moshe sent them from the wilderness of Paran, all of them men who were heads of the children of Israel. And these were their names. From the tribe of Reuben, Shammua, son of Zakur. From the tribe of Shimon, Shaphat, son of Hori. From the tribe of Yehudah, Caleb, son of Jephunneh. From the tribe of Issachar, Yigal, son of Joseph. From the tribe of Ephraim, Hoshea, son of Nun. From the tribe of Benjamin, Palti, son of Raphu. From the tribe of Zebulun, Gadiel, son of Sodi. From the tribe of Joseph, from the tribe of Manasseh, Gadi, son of Susi. From the tribe of Dan, Amiel, son of Gamali. From the tribe of Asher, Shethur, son of Mikael. From the tribe of Naphtali, Nabi, son of Wafsi. From the tribe of Gad, Geuel, son of Maki. These are the names of the men whom Moshe sent to spy out the land. And Moshe called Hoshea, the son of Nun, Yehoshua. And Moshe sent them to spy out the land of Canaan, and said to them, Go up here into the Negeb, which means south, right?
Mine just says what yours says.
Okay. I feel like I've heard it means south. I might be wrong about that. Go up here into the Negeb, and go up to the mountains, and see what the land is like, and the people who dwell in it, whether strong or weak, whether few or many, and whether the land they dwell in is good or evil, whether their cities they inhabit are in camps or strongholds, and whether the land is rich or poor, and whether there are forests there or not. And you shall be strong, and bring some of the fruit of the land. Now the time was a season of the first fruits of grapes. Give me one moment. I'm going to see if I have the Negeb in the back here. It doesn't look like it. Nope. But let me look that up real quick. It says here, yeah, the southern region. Okay, so yeah, I was somewhat right. Okay, verse 21. So they went up and spied out the land from the wilderness of Zin as far as Rehob near the entrance of Hamath. And they went up through the Negeb and came to Hebron. And Ahiman, Shishai, and Talmai, the descendants of Enak, were there. Now Hebron had been built 7 years before Zoan and Mitzrayim. And they came out to the Wadi Eshcol and cut down from there a branch, and also Wadi means river, and cut down from there a branch with one cluster of grapes. And they bore it between two of them on a pole, also of the pomegranates and of the figs. That place was called the Wadi Eshcol because of the cluster which the men of Yisrael cut down from there. And they returned from spying out the land after 40 days. And they went and came to Moshe and Aaron and the congregation of the children of Yisrael in the wilderness of Paran at Kadesh. Give me one moment. The sun's going down. It's getting a little dark. That gives us a little more light. And they brought back the word to them, to all the congregation, and showed them the fruit of the land. And they reported to him and said, We went to the land where you sent us, and truly it flows with milk and honey, and this is its fruit. But the people who dwell in the land are strong, and the cities are walled, very great. And we saw the descendants of Enak there too. Excuse me. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the Negeb, while the Hittites and the Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea and along the banks of the Yarden, which is the Jordan River. And Caleb silenced the people before Moshe and said, Let us go up at once and take possession, for we are certainly able to overcome it. But the men who had gone up with him said, We are not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. And they gave the children of Israel an evil report of the land which they had spied out, saying, The land through which we have gone as spies is a land eating up its inhabitants, and all the people whom we saw in it are men of great size. And we saw there the Nephilim, sons of Enak, of the Nephilim, and we were like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and so we were in their eyes. That concludes our reading for today. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're reading along with me. And peace and blessings and love to you. See you next time.